What is going on, Lynx fans? Welcome into Lynx Unleashed, the official podcast of your Minnesota Lynx. All right, Natisha Hiedeman, thank you so much for joining us today.
Natisha Hiedeman.
Natisha Hiedeman with the crossover and hits the little jump shot.
Rejected by Natisha Hiedeman.
Hiedeman takes the contact and hits the shot. A tough take for Natisha Hiedeman.
First question I have for you, T. I mean, this is your 6th year in the WNBA. Has it felt like it's been 6 years playing in the W?
I do feel like I'm getting older. Body feel everything a little bit more, but just being, proactive, taking care of everything. But yeah, 6 years is crazy. It's going by fast. Having a lot of fun. So,
take me back to draft night for you back in 2019. What was that experience like? What do you remember most from that special night?
I would just say it's like a crazy feeling because you really just don't know when your name's called. Like, everybody kind of asks you before, like, do you know what's going to happen? I'm like, I literally have no idea what's going to happen. So just being in that moment and, like, just being, like, so anxious and feeling, like, a lot of different things, it's just a feeling that, I don't know, I'll probably never feel it again. But it was obviously the most, like, exciting day of my life so far.
And I know the Minnesota Lynx, they almost might have had you, too. They were eyeballing you on draft night, weren't they?
Yeah, that's what Cheryl was telling me. She said they already had the little whatever. I think they gave Connecticut the pick or whatever, and she was like, we didn't know they were gonna pick you, but so she was like, just so you know, that had nothing to do with me.
But now you're here,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. First year here with the Lynx, off to a really solid start. What have been some of your early impressions about playing with the Lynx and this whole roster as a whole?
I would just say the chemistry is amazing. Like the foundation that's been built here. It's really neat to come and be a part of that, and I think that the team and just the organization have really, really big and good goals, and it's really fun to be chasing after something, and giving ourselves a chance to do that.
You guys were only ranked number 9 in the preseason power rankings by ESPN, and now you guys are off to a blazing start, one of the best records in the league. I mean, how does that feel already to be proving some of those people wrong?
I mean, I think, we definitely seen, like, 9th, and, anything can happen in this league, so many good teams, and I think a lot of it is just, like I said, our chemistry. We play really well together, and I think that's why we off to such a good start, and we just got to keep it up, keep it going.
Have you gotten adjusted to those post-game dances? What has that been like after those Lynx wins at home? How's that?
Well, I needed a lot of off-the-court practice. I'm going to say that. My rhythm a little bad and off, but I'm getting it down now.
How do you guys practice that? Like, did you know that this team was doing that? How did that come about?
So the first day I was in the back hiding. Could not get it. I just ain't never did it. I don't got no, like I say, the choreographed dances, they're not for me. Like, I just need to be out there freestyling. But, I used to be at home playing the song in the mirror trying to get it down.
That's a jam right there, too.
Yeah, it is, for sure. But, no, my teammates were teaching me, too. So.
Okay, yeah. Seems like Courtney's got it down to a cup of tea.
Oh, yeah,
for sure. All right. Well, take me back, T, to your early life. I mean, when did you first get into basketball? Was it always basketball? Did you play any other sports? What was that like growing up?
Honestly, I was into everything. I was into football, baseball, soccer, hockey. Like, I was just outside doing everything. But I definitely knew track. I was really good at track. That was dang near probably like the sport that I was best at, to be honest. But I just always wanted to be like doing something, being active. Playing sports kept me out of trouble. So I just enjoyed doing everything. And then once I got older, I kind of steered more towards basketball because, it gave me the best opportunity, got me through college, all that.
Do you have like a certain moment when you were like, okay, yeah, I feel like the WNBA is definitely like a realistic goal for me?
Yeah, I had that moment when my head coach from college was talking to me. She was like, I think it was like my senior year when I really was like, oh, okay. She was like, you can go to the WNBA, right? And I'm like, nah, I really ain't know that for real. And then she was like, yeah, it's just, you're talented enough, like, you put in a lot of work and, you having an amazing season so far. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. And the first thing I asked her, college, like, you don't really get no, like, well, when I was in college, now NIL a little bit different, but we didn't get no money. So I was like, how much they make? I told her, I'm like $10,000, $20,000, because $100 was like $1 million to me. So she was like, you're going to make more than that. As soon as she said that, I'm like, oh, yeah, I want to go. So I just set my mind to it, and then that my senior year was like my breakout year, and went crazy, and then got drafted.
It's crazy how college basketball now is so different, as you said, with the NIL, and you're around that now the past couple of years being with Penn State basketball. Talk about that experience. How did that opportunity come about, and what have you taken away most from it?
So as I mentioned, my head coach that I had in college, she's the head coach at Penn State. So she gave me the opportunity to come coach. I didn't want to go overseas this past offseason, so she just gave me the opportunity to come coach, and it was really, really eye-opening experience for me. Just being able to be surrounded by a bunch of talented athletes, and coaching just gave me a different perspective for coaches, and definitely gave me like appreciation for the game more. But it was a good experience. I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot, and I feel like I definitely took some of my coaching experience with me now while I'm playing. So,
what's your coaching style like? Is it a Cheryl Reeve style, or how would you describe it as?
I mean, I would say I'm calm. I'm more so like I like to be positive, uplift. I'm not really much of a yeller or nothing like that. So mostly just positive and encouragement. I did a lot of like individual workouts with the girls. So just telling them little things to remind them that they might need to hear, or something that we know what it is to carry over into the game.
And you're obviously, I'm sure, making a lot of impact there with those players on that roster. But now with the WNBA really at its highest peak right now, getting all this attention, have you thought about the inspiration that you're having on a lot of young girls and women out there?
Yeah, I think that the WNBA is just it's so many talented people on the court, but also just amazing people off the court, and so many different stories, so many different personalities, roads to get to where everybody at, and I really appreciate the fact that people are starting to know us more than just basketball, and hearing everybody's stories and getting to know, because I think yes, we're a great group of basketball players, but we also so much more, and that's really what's been making me the most happy about like the attention and spotlight and stuff like that.
The chemistry seems to be really intact with this Lynx team. Obviously, the dances speak for themselves there, but also, I travel with you guys, so I see you all on the bus and the plane, and, you guys just seem like you're really vibing with one another. Did you envision the chemistry being as great as it's been so far?
Honestly, me coming into a new situation, I really didn't know what to expect, but it's been way above my expectations. Literally, every single person on the team, amazing, like, chemistry on the court, off the court. And the crazy thing is, the season really just started. We really haven't been with each other that long. So I think over time and, just playing with each other more, the chemistry just going to keep on building and building. So it's been a lot of fun. I ain't going to lie, I love my girls. Like, they're my dogs. So we just been in here vibing, you know what I'm saying, kicking it. So it's been good. It's been fun.
Do you have a favorite early season memory with any of the girls so far?
I ain't gonna lie, with Fee, so I don't know how this happened, but I was like Fee's Uber for like a few times, and I'm like driving. I didn't feel like putting the maps on, so she trying to tell me how to get home. This girl done made me go down a one-way the wrong way. She like, turn right here. So I'm turning. We going down a one-way the wrong way. I ain't want to tell this story out loud, but so Fee, don't never ask Fee for directions. But we was driving down the road. I'm like looking at her. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna tell this memory one day. So that's probably my funniest, like, craziest memory right now.
How about that? Okay, so it's just not the best with directions. Terrific basketball player. maybe the directions not up there.
She had me going down a one way, the wrong way.
How about that? Oh, that's really cool, T. All right. Well, obviously, season's still early, but where do you see this team going? Down the season. I mean, do you feel like this is a roster that can truly compete for a championship here in the W?
Yeah, I mean, I think that honestly any team can compete. But our team especially, because we have all the pieces, and everybody brings so much to the team, and I think that our bench is amazing as well too. Like when we got to go in there and give people a break too, it's just we right there with it. So I think that we can really do anything. I think that we not saying we want to win a championship. I don't think that's far fetched. I think that's a realistic goal, and I think that we could definitely accomplish that. And it's all about peaking at the right time. So like I said, just keep building on our chemistry, and I think that's possible.
Have you gotten adjusted to your new city? Have you found any spots, favorite restaurants, any shops? How much have you been able to scout Minnesota?
Honestly, not a crazy amount, but I will give the food like a 10 out here. The food's bussin'. I've been eating a lot of food. But I really haven't like experienced too much. You know, we just playing so much, so really just locked in on playing and being in the gym. But I love it here so far. The city's nice, and like I said, it seems like it's always something to do out here. So that's nice. The options there.
Vibrant season for sure here in Minnesota.
Sure. Yeah.
And talk about your relationship with Cheryl Reeve. I know you mentioned how kind of touched on back in draft night, but now here in 2024, what was your reaction to joining this Lynx team, and what has it been like, playing under a Hall of Fame coach like Cheryl Reeve?
Yeah, she one of them ones, and like I said, she just got a lot of experience. One thing I really appreciate about Coach is that she's always coaching. And I think that, me as a player, I need that because, I need to, if I'm doing something wrong or I need to hear about it, I need to know what to do different. So I just appreciate the fact that she's always coaching me and, helping me. And really, I've honestly, since I've been here, learned so much that I never knew. And I've been playing basketball. I'm 27. I've been playing basketball since I was 24 years. So it's just like still learning. I enjoy that part, still learning about the game and to be able to do it from one of the greats. I
got to ask you, too, this, T. I mean, where do you see the future of the WNBA going? We've obviously seen so much happen this year with the addition of charter flights, now the expansion teams, right? Golden State getting a team next year, Toronto in the next couple of years. But in your eyes, where do you see the WNBA going?
Man, I hope to all the way to the top. I mean, like I said, I think, we deserve it. We've been fighting this fight for a long time. The people in front of me been fighting this fight. We fighting this fight and just continue to keep doing that. And I think we're going to go to the top.
Oh, yeah, you guys are definitely on the right trajectory for sure. Yeah. All right, T, I want to end this episode with an edition of Rapid Fire. That's something that we're going to be doing. We do it for all of our episodes. We get the players to go ahead and do it, get to know you guys off the court. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right, first question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I would be able to... superpower would be... I would want to be able to, like, time travel.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
What's one food you can't live without?
Steak.
What's your favorite sports movie of all time?
Sports movie of all time. Like Mike.
What's your favorite quote?
My favorite quote. Honestly, I don't really have a favorite quote, to be honest. I really don't. I couldn't even name one.
Yeah? Okay. Well, what's your favorite genre of music?
Hip-hop. Hip-hop, for sure.
If you had to participate in a talent show, what would be your talent to do on stage?
I'm going up there and I'm dropping some heat with some bars.
Fill in the blank. The Minnesota Lynx fan base is?
The best.
And last question for you. What's one fun fact a lot of people don't know about you?
Don't know about me is I'm like a whole creative artist, like with fashion, music, all that kind of stuff. Like I got a little artsy side.
Oh, you got a little artsy side.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to keep showcasing that, down the line probably?
For sure.
Yeah, awesome. All right, T, well, we really appreciate the time. Doing great things already this season. You've been a tremendous addition to the Lynx fan base. I know they all love you, so just keep up the great work. We're really happy to have you here.
Appreciate that.